G'day cocktail lovers, time for another concoction in the kitchen, and yeah, also I got some new shirts this week, so I felt like showing that off as well. This particular concoction was inspired by an apple syrup I made, an apple sugar syrup for cocktails. It inspired it because it worked so well. Making the apple syrup, easy, straightforward. Slice up an apple, you want to cut it fairly thin so you have a lot of surface area. Cover it in sugar. I used 300 grams of sugar because of the volume I wanted to create for this one. I intend to make a litre of this concoction altogether. What this concoction will be is a whiskey-based apple liqueur. I left the sugar-covered apple for 24 hours and the sugar had drawn the liquid out of the apple slices and it had completely liquefied. Magic little bit of science there. Now it's time to add the whiskey. I'm going to use Starward's Twofold as the central ingredient here. It's a lighter whiskey. I thought, well, I could do something really robust, but I thought, I want that apple flavour to come through. So I'm going to use a lighter whiskey, and it's going to be 3 parts whiskey to 2 parts syrup. So in other words, I'm going to put 600 mils of whiskey in, and then I'm going to leave that for a couple of days to really get those apple flavours infused into the whiskey, and then I'm going to decant it. If it turns out that there's less than a litre, I'm going to top it up with water. That will probably be at most 50 to 100 mils of water to make it up to 1 litre in total. On impulse, after I put that drink together, I put in some cinnamon sticks and a vanilla bean pod because I thought that's going to make some nice apple pie type flavours in there. And I taste tested it after a day and I took the cinnamon sticks out then because I was worried they were going to overpower. I had a really good cinnamon flavour in there. I didn't want it to just be a cinnamon drink though. And then I left the drink for another 2 days, still with the vanilla bean pod in there and the apple slices in. Here is the product. That's awesome. That is magnificent. That's my first taste of it. I thought I'd taste it on camera. It's very much a liqueur. Like it's very sweet. I think putting the cinnamon and vanilla in was a good idea. So it's not just sweetness that's coming through. Oh, I'll have to think of a special drink to put this in. But I'm also not finished because I'm dividing the amount I made in 2. Half of it's going in a barrel where it'll stay for somewhere between 1 and 4 weeks. When I decant that, we'll come back and see what that's like. Here we are 4 weeks later with my voice a little croaky because last night I spent 6 hours managing a party of 20-something-year-olds. What are you gonna do when you're a dad? Am I right? Okay, supervising. So my throat's really sore. I was talking for 6 hours on a live stream to amuse myself while I supervised. Got drinks though, and the ice is actually hiding it, but the barrel has done the usual thing of making the drink darker. It's been 4 weeks in there. So this is the barrel-aged apple liqueur. It still tastes fantastic. And to refresh my taste, the original. This is one I have a definite clear favorite, and it is the barrel-aged. The original is really sweet, is really bright. I very much enjoy it, but when it's been in the barrel, the flavors around it, the sweetness is actually slightly subdued, which is nice. I foresee some good cocktails in my future. I may even barrel age the unaged stuff now because I've decided I like it much better that way. But I look forward to seeing some more videos where I make a cocktail with my apple liqueur. In the meantime, I do hope you look after yourself, and until I see you again, I'll just stick with my double fisting here and say cheers.